What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And look it, not filming on the iPhone. My camera showed up. Well, like it showed up on Saturday, but we were out, so they brought it to the post office. Post office was closed Sunday. Post office was closed Monday because of Columbus Day, and I was in Coral Springs Monday and Tuesday. So Kelly picked it up at the post office yesterday, Tuesday, and finally can vlog on this. It's the Canon EOS M50. I'll link it down below, but it's an affordable camera that has a lot of functions to it. It can have external audio, which is so good, because that's just one thing that's been lacking on the uploads, the videos. The audio's been mediocre. With the kit lens, can do a lot with it too. So it's just gonna up the quality of everything on the channel. So I'm really excited about this. Unfortunately, had to get to this from a broken camera, but we'll make the best of it. And I played well this week, so that basically covers the expense of getting a new camera. So can you see it? There's this camera, guys. Look at that. I feel like a legit YouTuber vlogger now because I have something with a lens and something with a microphone. So we're in business here. I'm gonna go down to Southampton today. It's a crazy windy day. Hurricane Michael is rolling through the panhandle, so we're feeling some of the after effects of that. So I'm not going to drive all the way up to Northampton because I really just want to have a short game day today. That was one of the things that was a little mediocre this past event. So I'm going to go spend a lot of time in Bermuda rough, Bermuda grass around the greens, and work on my short game. Dan will be out there, so maybe we can have a chat a little bit. But I'm going to use the new camera for just gratuitous B-roll of a few hours of short game work, because that's what's going to be the key for next week's event. If I want to stay near the top of that leaderboard, got to tighten up that short game. So let's go. Oh yeah, this camera has 120 frames per second. Doing today is a lot of technical work, giving myself a lot of lies that I've been struggling with. So like right here, this is kind of wet, soft Bermuda that's a little into the grain, and I've got my disc down on there, just kind of like a short-sighted shot, and that's basically all this is going to be. It's going to be a lot of technical work. So I'm going to go into that fluffier rough and just set my disc down where I'm imagining a hole or where I want to land it, and just work through different shots with different clubs so I get a really good feel on how to use my bounce again and how to read these lies that you kind of only really get in Bermuda grass. So this is the thing with Bermuda grass. You can hit it into the rough like this, and the ball is going to be different every time how it lies. It can sit down, it can sit up, leaves you confused and having to know exactly how to use the bounce or how to use the leading edge to get this out of here and control it. So I'm giving myself all of these types of shots around the greens, and after about half an hour, I've kind of figured out one of the things I was struggling with, and that was spending too much time worrying about what to do with the bounce or what to do with the leading edge. And I started hitting all my chips really flat-footed. So I wasn't transferring my weight at all. I was just staying right on top of the ball, and that was making the strike really inconsistent. Whereas now I kind of, through some practice, realized I still need to get to the left side, and getting over to the left side is allowing me to better control what the club is doing when it hits the turf, and how to control my bounce, and how to better handle all these difficult and different lies. Now I've come to the other side of the green, and what we've got here is just really mushy, damp, moist Bermuda, and I had a lot of this in Coral Springs, and this is something that I really struggled with, because I was kind of just guessing at it with how it was going to react. But now, having spent an hour and a half practicing and having a better idea of how to control the bottom of the strike, the bounce and all that, this shot, for example, like a little short-sided one here, doesn't scare me like it would have the last couple days. The last couple days I probably would just run this low and take a guess, whereas now I feel comfortable that I can get it in the air and control the spin on it. All in all, a really productive day. Gained a lot, learned a lot, spent a lot of time just working on the technique, not concerned about making chips or anything like that. It was about the strike, and I feel a lot more confident having done all this today. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit about Bermuda grass and how potentially certain ways could help your golf game when you're playing in Bermuda grass. When you're playing in Bermuda grass. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and let me know down below what you think of the new camera. Do you like this new ability to do some slow-mo, do some cooler things? And yeah, let me know. I will see you just in a couple days, because I'm headed to Orlando Celebration Golf Club for a 3-round event on the Florida Elite Tour, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. Really, really looking forward to it. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace.